Hey Nines, got a request for page 465, number 4. So a table tennis ball just fits inside a plastic cube with edges 40 millimeters. Calculate the volume of the ball, calculate the volume of the cube, and determine the amount of empty space. So in this case, we know that the side lengths are 40 millimeters for our cube. So our length, our width, and our height. We also know that the radius then, so the radius of the cube, if the sphere fits exactly inside the cube, then the distance from one side to the other would be the diameter of the sphere. And so in this case, the radius would be half of the 40 millimeters or 20 millimeters, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and do some calculations. So first we know we would need to calculate the volume of the tennis ball, which is a sphere. So we know that the volume is 4/3 pi r cubed, which is going to be 4/3, this is an A, times pi times r, which is 20 cubed. So if I want to simplify this, I have I have 20 cubed, which is 8,000. So I have 4/3 pi times 8,000. And then just to simplify it even further, I know that 4 times 8,000 is 32,000. So I have 32,000 pi over 3. So that's an exact answer. So now I want to approximate it. So I'm going to take that 32,000, multiply it by pi, and divide by 3. And so I get $33,510 or 33,510 decimal 3. So it's going to be 33,500. Oh, and it says to the nearest cubic millimeter. So that means no decimals because it's like to the nearest millimeter. So in this case, if we go and we take a look back, we see that it's 33,510.3. And because this is not more than 5, it's going to stay as 33,510. So 33,510 milliliters cubed. So now let's take a look at B. B says calculate the volume of a cube. Well, a volume of a cube is just length times width times height. And because these are all the same, then our volume is just going to equal our sides cubed. So that's going to be 40 cubed. And so when I grab my trusty calculator, I have 40 cubed, which is equal to 64. You see that there's 64,000. Sorry, my lamp keeps putting a weird glare onto my calculator. So 64,000 millimeters cubed. And then part C says determine the amount of empty space. So I'm actually going to make this the volume of the sphere and this the volume of the cube. So for part C then, I know that the volume of empty space is going to be the difference between the volume of the cube minus the volume of the sphere, which is 64,000 minus 33,510. So 64,000 minus 33,510, which is equal to 30,490. So 30,490 millimeters cubed. Hope that helps.